And again, you can fill up as many double chests as you want as there's slots available. That's a lot of items. Hey guys, Profe Pablo here, Spanish teacher turned Minecraft engineer. Here I am with my boy Maximus, and we are going to be looking today at the coolest item sorter that I've designed to date. This item sorter can fill up all of these chests with items and sort them accordingly. The only thing is that they have to be stackable. Each slot in each chest has to have something. So for example, in this one over here, all of the slots have to be filled with at least one of something. If you have a blank slot like that, it'll mess up the system. So you need to make sure and to always have your slots full. Enough chit chat, let's get going. Okay, this island has gotten a little small, so we're going to head over to the shore. I've actually recorded this video like 3 times. Just want to make sure and get it right. Okay, we don't need chests until we're ready for them. So what I'm going to do is lay down blocks where the chest will be. So we need to lay down 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. We're going to come up a row, place a block there, break that, and do another row right there. Okay, so we have one row here. We skip a block, have another row here. Now, the beauty of this thing is that it can be built into a wall. So take whatever block your wall is. You're going to build up a row there and a row just like that. Now come to the back and place hoppers in each one of these blocks, including the wall blocks. Just like that. Now the beautiful mechanics of this is we are going to be rotating these hoppers all the way around. You can take it clockwise or counterclockwise, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be doing mine counterclockwise, which means I need a piston pointing this way, pushing the hoppers this way, then they need to be pushed up, so I need one down here. Oops, it's got to be pointing up. There we go. Then I'm going to add a block here. Here, I'll add a couple to make it easier. I'm going to need a piston pushing that way, and over here, just to make it easier. There we go. And one facing down that way, so that the hoppers will be pushed this way, up, this way, down. Now, this will mess up unless you use obsidian, which can't be pushed by pistons. So we are going to want obsidian right down here. We're going to place obsidian. We're going to skip this block, place it there. That's because we're going to have a repeater clock back here. And then over here, we're going to want one up here. That's so that the hoppers don't move past that. And then we will want another one. We want to skip a block. We'll want it right there. Okay, so there, 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 and there. Now it's time for the repeater clocks. We're just going to do 2 observers facing each other. That's a pretty easy repeater clock. We can come up here and face one pointing down like that. And then we need to face one pointing up. That gets a little tricky. We'll dig down a block so we could do that. And then we will need a block right here that powers that piston. Okay, then we're going to come over here. We're going to do the same thing, dig down a couple of blocks. What we could do is have one on this obsidian facing up, like that, and then another one facing down, and then we could have left the sand, but we're going to use a block right there that powers the piston. Now, if I break one of these hoppers, the rotation starts. There we go. That's exactly what we want. We're going to go ahead and turn off that rotation. We're going to do that by putting a lever here. That lever is attached over here to this piston. And what that will do is leave the piston extended, stopping the rotation. Okay, now we just have to make everything kind of blend in. There's multiple ways to do it. I like doing it this way. I'm going to place stairs. Oops, definitely not like that. Let's see, I want my stairs pointing out. Oh, no, like that. Perfect, pointing in. Because I want to make it look like a shelf. But with stairs, you can still open up chests that are underneath them. There we go, and then we'll put one right here. There we go, that looks good. Do another one over here. Okay, now all we need are the chests. Now remember, we don't have to use double chests yet, and for every slot that you don't want to use, you could just leave the glass. So I'm going to pretend that I'm just getting going. I don't have that much stuff. I'm going to break this glass, place down 3 chests of items that I want to sort. I'll make one of these a cobblestone chest, so remember I have to fill up every single slot. And it doesn't all have to be with cobblestone. You can mix and match. Like for example, if I want this to be a wood plank chest, I can go in here, do 1 row one kind, or I could do vertical rows, it doesn't matter. That row a different kind, and this row a different kind. However I want to organize my chests. Now again, the only catch is you have to have every single slot in these chests filled. So what I like to do is grab a placeholder like, let's say, a stone button, and put those in places that will be used eventually. I just have to make sure and not put stone buttons in this organizer. Let's do jungle planks here. And then I'm going to put it in my input chest. Now that input chest can go here. I'm going to throw in stuff that I know that I've been organizing, including cobblestone. And then all I have to do is start my rotation. As you can see, stuff is being organized. Items are being stacked in the proper order, proper location, and the stuff from my chest is being emptied out. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's one more thing we need to do. Back here in the back, as these hoppers are rotating, if a hopper is stacked on top of another, the items will drop down into this hopper. That doesn't really matter over here because it's rotating this way anyway. But on this side, it does matter because when you get down to just a few more items, they'll never make it to these top chests. They'll get stuck here, getting sucked back down. So to prevent that, what you can do is take a redstone block, place one here, break this block so there's no solid block there, and place one there. As you can see, our hoppers are still rotating, but what it does is it locks these hoppers so that they don't pull items down anymore once they reach this little corner back here. And again, you can fill up as many double chests as you want as there's slots available. That's a lot of items. I'm Profe Pablo. On behalf of Maximus and myself, thanks for watching.